Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful sunny day in St Helens. It's freezing cold, but it's lovely sunshine, absolutely amazing. I don't know if you can see, the sun catcher's getting me with my rainbow. Whee! I got a rainbow on my head, look. So yeah, I thought today I'd do the Soul Lessons card for a change. Soul's Journey, the Lessons card, yeah. So we'll see what we come out with today. So we'll give them a quick shuffle. Just something that we can focus on or concentrate on. Maybe some help will come out of these cards. They seem to have helped me understand myself and my situation a bit better. So we shall see what we get. Hey Jane, I'm glad you like my bathroom. It is, it's like an aquarium. But thanks to my dad's art skills and a bit of Bob Ross, yeah, I've been able to recreate something nice in my bathroom. And it's absolutely lovely. Just to relax in there. Oh, we've had two cars jump straight out. So, it's quite, yeah, one's success and one is failure. So success, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So yeah, to love ourselves for starters. That is the greatest goal really, because a lot of us tend to grow up and not actually think that we're worthy of love. We try and find love in other places, especially me. Yeah, I tried to find love in all the wrong places, and it was only, very little that I got it. Especially from the ones that are supposed to love you, like your parents and your family and, your partners. But obviously there was only, few and far between that really did love me, especially when I was growing up. I mean, my dad, I know that he loved me very much so, just from the way that he was and what he taught me, very much. But yeah, there's people that say that they love you, and it's just an emotional manipulation tactic. It's like people will be your friends and say, oh, you're like my sister, you're like my mum, you're like my... they try and get that bond with you, that emotional bond, and then they take you for granted completely, But yeah, once you start loving yourself and realising that that's where love is, it's inside you. And don't give it away freely, not to the people that don't really, love them from a distance, don't let it overtake you, don't feel, like people pleasing, that's love for everybody, but it's too much. It's finding a balance, you can put all your love into somebody that hates your guts, and all they do is make you feel bad, and make you feel you're not actually loving them enough, even though you're giving them all the love in the world. So you have to be very careful, very careful. But once you love yourself, you can see who's genuine, because you haven't got that emotional fear of missing out, I suppose it is. Fear of missing out on love. This next person might give you the love that you want. If you've already got that love for yourself, it doesn't matter if this person's got love for you or not. It's not going to affect you, because you've already got that love there. It's strange. But yeah, I grew up not loving myself, but I was made to not love myself. That was a way of keeping me down and keeping me stuck in my own head, thinking, how can I solve this problem and make people love me, make me feel as though I'm doing the right thing for them, when people that really did love me, it didn't matter what I did, they still loved me. I didn't have to work for it, I didn't have to keep myself up at night wondering how I can make things right. They told me how to make things right, and they give me the opportunity to make things right. If I was doing something bad to them, I didn't realise, normal people would tell you, people who love you will tell you where you're going wrong, or how you're hurting them, and will help you to move forward. Those that don't love you, they will tell you that you're the problem, you're the one that's doing the wrong thing, you're the one that has to step up and do this and do that. And this is where people pleasing comes from. You know, you do try your hardest to please other people because you want them to love you. You know, where you didn't get that love when you was growing up or wherever, or you know, in any part of your life where you felt abandoned or strange or odd or alone or something like that, you know. But you bring that love into yourself where it should be. Sorry, you'll have to excuse all these fluffy bits. It's the cat. She's got such fine fur. It's so, as you can see, it's coming off everywhere. So yeah, you'll have to excuse all these little fur things coming past. But yeah. So success. Oh, can't really see that. There we are. Sunshine getting in the way. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, but to love oneself too. Now, failure, the next one. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yeah, you've never failed. It's not being a failure, not being able to do something. It's just that, you know, I mean, last year I've made some big mistakes, but they've all been lessons that I've learned from, you know. It was mistakes that I had to make to be able to learn. If you don't make mistakes, you're not going to learn. If you keep making the same mistakes, you're still not learning, are you? You know, you've got to learn from all your mistakes. You know, they say, was it trying the same thing and expecting a different outcome? It's just insanity, which it is, you know. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you're getting the same results, then, you know, if you don't want those results, try something different, you know. That's the only way that you can move forward. If something's not going your way, and you don't like the way things are, it's only you that can actually change things, definitely. But yeah, never think yourself a failure just because you can't do something or something hasn't gone your way. It's just it's not meant to be right now, or it's for another time when you can move forward. And it's like me with my maths. I don't feel that I'm a failure because I can't do it. You know, I feel that I feel a bit disappointed, which I shouldn't do really, because I'm actually facing one of my fears. I know it sounds daft that maths, you'd be fearful of maths, but it's the whole concept of what went behind it as I was a child growing up and things like that, you know. And it's the things that I'm getting over and moving forward from, you know, having confidence in my own ability. And even if I can't get grasp maths in the end, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter. I might need it for what, you know, for the things that I want to do in the future. But maybe it's just not the right time. You know, maybe I need to go down a different avenue and figure out, well, I could do other things without needing that grade in maths first. You know, I could do a lot of volunteer work. There's so many different things, even through the support network at college. My support worker, even she said to me, you know, you don't have to go through the maths and the English and all that and go through the psychology. There are different ways of getting into that system. And helping in other ways, you know, and eventually, when the penny does drop in my head in maths, then yeah, I can move forward then. I mean, it's not like I can't do all maths, it's just, it is daft, I can do complex maths. You know, I had to do it through science, you know, to get my science exam. And it's stupid, just easy stuff. But then it is actually sitting down and actually focusing on it and getting my brain into that daily routine of revision, which I do struggle with. I have, even at school, you know, homework and stuff, there was nobody there really that would, or I felt afraid to ask if anybody at home could help me with my homework, because, you know, children should be seen and not heard, you know, don't ask questions, you know, and I got into that toxic way of thinking that I can't ask for help, and even if I do, I'm not going to get the help that I need. So work it out for yourself, Kaz. That, you know, that's how I grew up. But you know, it's I'll get there. I know I will. And it's like everybody, you know, some things you're not supposed to do. So yeah, it will be a failure constantly because it's the wrong road. You know, you shouldn't be going down that road. You know, especially for stuff that's not good for you. Yeah. But yeah, if you keep doing the same thing and getting the same results but expecting something different, and you know, it's madness completely. It's just not going to do it, is it, Mrs. A? No. Anyway, thank you very much for watching these videos, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So, yes, failure and success, they sort of like go off each other, don't they, really, these ones? But, yeah, success comes in the form of love. To love yourself, that's the biggest success, definitely. And failure is only an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. So, yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I think I'm going to go to Taylor Park in a bit and go and feed the squirrels because it's been frosty. So I'm sure that the ground's hard and they're probably having problems digging up the nuts and everything. So thank you very much for watching these videos. Sending my love to everyone. Bye bye.